Hi, this is my 1986 Sylvan. I believe this would have been a runabout, not a fishing boat. It is a riveted aluminum hull. The hull is in good shape. Everything else is not. Somebody else did me the pleasure of gutting most of it. I have what I believe is a very good 1986 Mercury Tower of Power 115. We have replaced the stator, the trigger, we've rebuilt the fuel pump, the carburetors, replaced the fuel lines, installed fuel filters. We have new plugs, we have new switch box, new coils, some new wires, we have a new starter solenoid, and we're getting ready to put a new ignition cylinder in it because my ignition cylinder froze and tried to melt down my battery. I thought it was the solenoid, but it was the key cylinder. Okay, so the boat has been inside my shop for pretty much the entire year. This is July, so 6 or 7 months at least this thing's been inside, has not seen any water. I was concerned that the original flotation would be waterlogged, and after getting everything removed, the boat is much lighter. However, I can barely pick up this side. So the only thing that can be now is waterlogged flotation. So that's gonna prove to be problematic for a couple of reasons. We'll flip the camera back around and I'll show you a little bit more in detail. All right, so one of the interesting things about this Sylvan is the stringers are kind of just rounded over aluminum. And if you look somewhere, well, all right, and the back is not so bad. Let's go ahead and climb in. Part of the reason we went ahead and stripped the boat was because it was too difficult to do anything, get it cleaned out with all the stuff in the way. So now that we're getting closer, so what we have is these aluminum stringers here, 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 and most of the way back. And the original decking was riveted to our support and to our stringer. And then when they manufactured it, they drilled a hole in the plywood deck, poured in the foam. The foam became very structural. It supported the floor and made the boat solid. So we're gonna have to tear that foam out, which means not only do we have to put the decking back the same way, we have to notch around all of these, and not just notch, but we have to have a beveled angle on the underside of all of those so that they get as close as possible and keep the floor level. I expect they had a real nice template. We have almost no pattern at all. I have one piece that came out that shows what they did. This piece was under the console, and so we can see they cut it and they notched it. It might be a rivet. But they've got a bevel cut all the way down and through on all of those. So we're going to have to do the same thing. That's just not that exciting, and it's a lot of extra expense because we have to replace all that foam. So stay tuned.